So today we're starting off at the Bundaya Pier station here in Koh Lipe, and we are bound for Koh Mook.
Koh Mook is a small island located in the southwest corner of Thailand. If you're looking for an authentic Thai experience, Koh Mook has you covered. Life on the island is laid back, traditional and concentrated on the southern tip of the island. A large part of Koh Mook consists of jungle, and to date the island has remained relatively free of mass tourism. We travelled by boat from Koh Lipe and docked on the Koh Mook pier and caught a tuk-tuk to our hotel for a flat rate of 50 baht per person, which is roughly $2 Australian.
So we finally made it to the place that we're staying at here on Koh Mook, which is called the Tropical Mook. It's a little bit further out from the pier which we arrived. Our trip from Koh Lipe was roughly 2 hours, and we passed through the islands of Koh Bulon Lee and also Koh Kraden. On the way here it was really wavy in some parts. It felt like a bit of a roller coaster. So I think that gives us a perfect excuse to have a massage, possibly a little bit later. We'll see how our neck is fared out. But for now we have checked in, ordered, and this resort is really beautiful.
So my first impressions of Koh Mook, we arrived to a very well developed jetty. The other island in Koh Lipe, the jetty was actually a pontoon, and we were transported from the ship onto long-tail boats onto the beach. This time we just landed into a proper jetty. Now, something about Koh Mook is that it's not a very touristy island as of yet. However, it has very good infrastructure, what I've seen so far. Paved roads and quite organised. Very different than Koh Lipe, has a very different vibe. We are staying at the Koh Mook Tropical Hotel, and it's actually all made of wood, has lots of greenery around it, and literally we are in front of the beach right now.
On this leg of our travel, our home away from home was the Tropical Mook. This hotel is situated slightly north of the Koh Mook pier and consists of bungalow-style living, lush gardens, private balconies and seaside views which face the Thai mainland. Our stay was very comfortable, and we particularly enjoyed the local look and feel of this hotel.
So this morning I've gotten up really bright and early. It's just after dawn and the sun is rising in the background, and what drew me outside was just how much the tidal action has changed the landscape. So the water has gone right back way past the jetty which we arrived yesterday. So when we arrived yesterday, the water was lapping right up by the coastline, and now it's retreated all the way back past the jetty, revealing all of what was under the water. So there's lots of crabs and marine life, and all of the boats which were floating are now kind of just resting on the ground. And it's actually quite spectacular to see how much the water's retreated this morning. It's very peaceful here, and it's just such a natural landscape, so different to some of the developed parts of Asia that we've been to in the past. Really enjoying the tranquility. And last night was actually quite interesting in that there was just so many sounds. It was like the jungle kind of came alive. You had the cats that were making their sound, and then you had the dogs making their sound and the birds making their sound, and then this morning waking up to chickens, roosters of all things. So bringing us right back to the simple life. And yeah, so today our plan is to just go and discover a little bit more of Koh Mook, and probably we'll head over to the other side, to Garnet Beach. So we've now called a tuk-tuk and we are on our way to Garnet Beach, also known as Charlie's Beach. Alright, so we've now finally arrived at Garnet Beach, which is also known as Charlie's Beach. So I think it's got two names, but we were brought here by the tuk-tuk, and that cost us 50 baht per person, yep. So 100 baht, and that seems to be a flat rate across the island. And there's actually lots of people here and a bit of organised shops and that kind of stuff. So we've just gotten a couple of sunbeds here and paid 100 baht each for the sunbed. So it's a nice solid wooden one, yeah, there's actually lots of them at the moment. It's nice and coordinated, which is really good to see. This has probably been one of the first coordinated beaches that we have come to with sunbeds and facilities.
So this beach, Charlie's Beach or Garnet's Beach, we can actually look to the left. You see Koh Mook. We were meant to stay in Koh Mook, but we didn't have enough time, so we opted not to. So that way we can have longer periods of time in different islands. We're staying here for 3 nights, so this is a second day here, and today will be a day of just relaxation, drinks, swimming, and sleeping maybe.
So what I like about this beach is that there's actually a lot of coordinated services here. So there's massage services, places to eat and get beer, coffee, and also tables under the shade of the trees that you can sit down and have lunch. So it's easily somewhere that you could spend for the rest of the day. And there he is.
Hello guys.
Hey.
So I'm currently trying to do a bit of tanning here. I'm trying to get my darkest this season, so when I get back to work I'll be wearing my white shirt, which I don't have. I'm gonna have to go and buy a white shirt and just wear it just to accentuate my looks.
But that said, you are using sunscreen.
I am, definitely putting sunscreen on. You've got to put some sunscreen on, which is 50 SPF. So definitely looking after my skin. I'm reapplying, like we say in Australia, slip, slop, slap. And you're good.
So it is now just gone on 6:30 and we are walking in the street behind our hotel, which connects us right through to the town centre, and we're going out for dinner. So the town centre of Koh Mook is actually not very big. It's got a few restaurants, a few shops, an ATM and 2 bars, Sebastian says, and it seems to be just a little bit further down from where the jetty is when you come into the town. So a bit of a lively spot, but it's just wonderful walking through the side streets here to get to the town centre. There's actually a lot of activity happening here, so walking through people's houses, the chickens on the street, bananas growing out of the trees, and it really gives an authentic feel to Koh Mook and also to rural Thailand. What have we got here?
Little chippy.
Huh? So Sebastian used the word for chippy to describe the dog, and that's because we used to have 2 beagles that we used to call the chippies because they forever were wanting to eat our chips, which is, you know, typical dog, typical beagle style. So they were called the chippies. Alright, so our food has come out, and tonight we've got some satay sticks, and we've also got a beef salad, and also the normal papaya salad. We've asked for everything to be super spicy because we just want to get our insides burnt out. But honestly, like, it is so fresh.
My mouth is watering, and we're saving carbs for dessert.
Yeah, so tonight we're going to get a dessert at another store a little bit further down. I'm not sure what we're going to get, but I think you've got something in mind.
It's going to be a mango with white sticky rice.
Mango with white sticky rice. That sounds perfect. Alright, so the penny just dropped. So when our food came out, particularly the beef salad, we asked for it to be spicy. Now, the woman said that she put 3 chilies in there, and I asked, can it get a little bit more spicier than that? And she basically said that it goes up with how many chilies they put in the dish. So I'm not sure if that's a method of measurement here in Thailand, but it's something that I thought, okay, well, if it is, maybe we need to ask for more chilies. So right now, I'm going to say that we're on level 3 because we've got a dish with 3 chilies in it. I don't know whether that's piss weak, we're incriminating ourselves, but it's a good starting point. And I reckon we go up to 4 or 5. Yeah, I think we could definitely go up to more. But yeah, we'll see how we go. So there you go. Measurements by the amount of chilies in the dish. And this dish is divine. And just like that, our time in Koh Mook has drawn to an end. We've had an absolutely fantastic time here. It's really given us the opportunity to rest, recharge and relax, and couldn't think of a better island to actually come to and do that. So from here, we're off to the neighbouring island called Koh Hai, which will be 30 minutes via the speedboat. So we're now off to the jetty to make our way there, and we will see you in our next travels in Koh Hai. Thank you for watching.